Welcome to another Video Games Monthly Unboxing. I'm a month late, which means we got two boxes to open, and we have the September and October month. So I'm going to go ahead and start with September. As you can see, I've already opened these. So it's not going to be a surprise to me. Still a surprise to you. So first off, the card, as usual. And then the little goodie for the month of September was a Pokeball keychain. Okay, like tradition, we're going to start off with the NES games. And the first one is the Moffat Conspiracy. I believe this is a Go-Go 13 game, somehow related to that anime series. And I know there's a an NES game called Go-Go 13, but I've never really played that one. This one's pretty good. What little I have played of it. It's kind of a side scroller. You have a character who can kick, punch, shoot. So that's that one. Next one is Joust, a classic arcade game. This one's really fun. I'm not very good at it, but it is a fun game. You ride on the ostrich type thing, and you have the what's it called? The jousting pole? Lance. It's called the lance. So you have a lance, and you try to knock off the other jousters by coming at them from a higher altitude. So, Joust is a fun game. And then the last of the NES games, this one I know for sure was on my wish list, and that's Tiny Toon Adventures. This one's a really fun platformer where you can change from Buster Bunny into other characters by getting these different kind of like power-up things, and they have their different special abilities. Like I think Dizzy can spin, and I think the duck that's supposed to be like Daffy, I can't remember his name, but he can glide a little bit. So this is a really good platformer, very fun one. And then for the Super Nintendo, we got Dino City. This one is a pretty tough platforming style game. It feels like the controls are a little bit slower than you'd want them to be, but it's a pretty good looking game. Graphics are pretty good on this one, and I think there's a movie about this. I don't really remember, but I feel like in this period of the early 90s when everything was about dinosaurs, I feel like there was a movie tied in with that. And then the next one here, Lost Dimension, and I feel like there's some other stuff on there. It says something about 3D, but I'm not sure. But anyway, Lost Dimension. This game is another kind of like side-scrolling action platformer. This one's tough. This one's a tough action platformer. This one's also pretty. Graphics look really good on this one. I haven't played a whole lot, but I think I would really like this one the more I played. So I'm glad to have added this one. And then there is the September month box. So now let's move on to the October month. Okay, October month, popping that sucker open, and on top we got the card, and then we got a little goodie here, another keychain. Oh, and it lights up. There you go, little light. Okay, first one on the NES list. Happy to see this one. This one was on the wish list. Sure. Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six. And again, it's LJN, but I like all these, any comic book related game, just because I'm a comic book nerd, I collect comics. Spider-Man is probably my favorite comic character, and so I'm happy to see any Spider-Man related game in my box. So this one is another side-scrolling platformer. Controls feel really sluggish on it too, and but it's not bad by comparison, especially like if you looked at X-Men by LJN. This one is head and shoulders above that junk, so not a bad game. Next one up, this one, another one that was on my wish list, Paperboy. And when I was trying to capture footage, usually I open the box up brand new, don't see anything, and I capture footage later. This time I try to capture my footage first, and because I already had them open, been sitting around, I haven't been able to make videos like I would like to as often as I would like to here recently. But when I tried to capture footage on this one, I don't know if it was something to do with my FC Twin, but I couldn't get this one to play. So I'm going to have to try it in my actual NES and see if it works there. But it booted up, but my controls didn't seem to get it to start. But everyone knows about Paperboy. Fun game, challenge. You go up the street, you're Paperboy. You have to deliver papers with different obstacles in your way. I have Paperboy 2 still in the box. I remember I found it when I was in college about 12 years ago, and got it for $4. And another, well, Paperboy 2 isn't like super rare or anything. Being in a box, especially a box in as good a condition as the one I have, that would cost something now. But next one in there is Faxanadu. This one's been on my wish list, and I hear it's a pretty good game. I've never played it. I don't know anything about this one at all. This one I tried putting in, and I couldn't get it to boot up. I don't know if it was like maybe the pins need to be cleaned. They look pretty clean. So I'm gonna try cleaning it and see if I can't get it to start and play, but we'll see. That was on the wish list, so I'm happy to have that one. Next one for the Super Nintendo games, the Chess Master. So it's basically a chess game. Controls are pretty good. You select your pieces, you click and drag to kind of move it into your moves into position. And I enjoy chess. I enjoy chess. It's a fun game. I take it a very offensive-minded way. Like, I don't spend a whole lot of time thinking. I just go. And sometimes that havoc and chaos it creates can be good, but usually it just ends up in me getting beat pretty badly. So, next one is True Lies, based on the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And what little I played of this game, it seems like it's pretty good. It has this top-down view. You're controlling Arnold. You can get different kinds of guns, automatic, pistol, shotgun, and go around, and you have different objectives you have to solve. So this one seemed like a really fun game, and I'm looking forward to playing more of this one. So there is the October month box, and hopefully in the November month I'll be a little more timely with my box and not let it build up to 2 and get that one out sooner. So we'll see you next time here at Tsunami with another Video Games Monthly unboxing next month.